Welcome back. On today's session, I have 2 quick tips for how to look and sound as smart and professional as you actually are. Now, whether you are a judge, a teacher, an attorney, a nurse, a physician, a social worker, or you see clients, perhaps you're a C-suite executive, there's no reason why you shouldn't be spending a little bit of money and improving the quality of the sound of your remote meetings. You know, you have all this great knowledge and experience, and sometimes it just sounds horrible. There's so much noise in the background. And one of the things I wanted to show you today was a microphone that's the best microphone I've seen for the price. That you can plug in via USB. This doesn't require any other professional equipment, although it is from a professional audio company. Now, this is the Sennheiser Profile USB mic. It comes with a cable and it comes with a stand. You can put it on a desk, or you can perhaps get the kit, which comes with what's called a boom arm, where you can move it closer to your mouth. On the front of the Sennheiser Profile, you will find 3 knobs and 1 button. The button is a mute button, which you can press, and it will light up to show whether it's on or muted. And then the first knob is a volume or gain knob. You can turn the microphone up or down. Now, why would I recommend this microphone? I recommend this microphone for professionals at work, particularly in settings where the computers are locked down. Perhaps you are in a hospital, perhaps you are in a government building. Now, of course, you still have to follow the rules, but what I've discovered at multiple hospitals, at multiple outpatient settings, is that you can plug this microphone in and you don't have to install any software. That's true on Mac and on Windows. You don't have to install any software, and then in any software that allows you to select your sound input source, like selecting from the Zoom calls, you can choose this microphone. And it really is as simple as that. You want to get the microphone as close as possible to your voice, and that will be really important to how good you sound, plus rejecting the background noise. And so that's pretty important. The second tip I'd like to share with you is free. And that is, if you are using the camera on your laptop, adjust that camera angle by getting that laptop up higher and putting the screen at an angle just a little bit closer and perhaps slightly down on your face. And I'd like to show you a couple examples of this now. I'm not quite sure why, but many of us are still doing Zoom and video calls that have the decapitated academic forehead look. It looks horrible, it sounds horrible, and it's a lot less likely to convince our audience of our years of expertise and training. Notice the difference in sound and the bright lights behind instead of in front. Now, in my opinion, this is just a much more flattering and professional look, and much more likely to convince your audience of all of the expertise that you have. You could look and sound a little bit like this simply by moving the laptop up, perhaps put some books or boxes underneath, and then adjusting the angle of the camera on your laptop screen a little inward, a little bit closer to your face at a downward angle. You could also put a small light in front of you, perhaps up about 45 degrees and in front of you about 45 degrees. I think this is a lot better look. Now, if you were calling in to a podcast or radio show and you were doing some sort of audio interview, it might sound something a little like this. And so we're all out of time. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something about how to look and sound a little bit more professional on video.